Have you ever wondered why some stocks are not mentioned on the media, but they quietly climb to the top? Have you ever seen certain stocks in Nigerian markets that have no mention? People don't know them at all. When you ask them what's the best stock to buy in the market today, they start mentioning Access Bank, GT Bank, Zenith Bank, like the popular brand. And then you know what? The popular brand may not necessarily be the best brand to buy. The stock market is not about brand. The stock market basically is all about knowing where the money is, knowing or being able to find hidden gems, hidden opportunities in the market no one is actually talking about. In this video, I want to show you one quiet stock, one logistic stocks that I actually recommended as a top buy in 2025 and has gradually climbed the ladder and is already up by 50%. So here in November 4th, I posted a collection of 6 premium stocks that you should watch out for in the Nigerian market. And that for my analysis and all, these 6 stocks have huge upside potential. We are in February already, just 2 months into the new year, and a significant number of these stocks are already up. So let me share them with you. This is Clufolio platform. Going forward, I'll be using some of the recommendations I share to teach you what I do in the Nigerian market. So now I want to go practical. Now I want to give you insight. I want to show you stocks that I have recommended in the community and what they are doing and how I pick them so that you can quickly take advantage of my next pick ahead of time. We are not a community that focuses on popular stocks. I buy them when they are still unknown. I buy them when no one has discovered them. I get in early. The idea is I have mastered the process and the act of getting in early on stocks. And that has given me the edge that I enjoy in the market. These are the stocks that I recommended, 6 Nigerian stocks to own in 2025. The first one was Lafarge 38.4. Go check Lafarge today. Lafarge is selling for 70 naira plus. The second one is Transcorp Power. Go and check the price today. The other one is Sky AVN. This is exactly the stock. This is the stock that I am talking about. Sky AVN has gradually climbed from 5 naira the first time I spotted this company. Let me show you the stock. The first time I spotted Sky AVN was around 5 naira. The company went on full bid back to back, climbed from 5 naira into 27 naira. And I said, the next opportunity on this stock, I'm not going to miss it. This company enjoyed duopoly because it is just this company and NACO that are in that aviation logistics sector. And they are enjoying what I call duopoly, competitive advantage. They have the power to raise cost per kg, and you don't have any option, you don't have any alternative. They provide logistics services for aviation companies. So NACO and Sky Aviation are my top picks. Although NACO is already high, I posted about NACO some times ago. It's been long, and NACO is doing extremely well. Not a buy decision, not a buy recommendation. Sky Aviation too, not a buy recommendation. We've already keyed into Sky Aviation. Look at my entry price on Sky Aviation, 27.5. 27.5. Now, I said something very interesting here. Let's look at 27.5 first on chart. 27.5 is around this region, meaning I saw the potential, I saw the possibility of Sky AVM breaking out of a key level. So we bought it ahead of a breakout. We bought Sky AVM ahead of a breakout. You can see the various key level that the company, the stock is respecting on chart. So let's share further details about this Sky AVN. I said this company and NACO enjoys duopoly in aviation industry, which makes it easy for them to implement cargo rate review. Can you see? Sky Aviation can send notification today that they are reviewing their cargo prices or cargo rates. You don't have any option. Logistics, transport is life. Transport is an enabler. You know, if you are a business student in your secondary school, when we taught commerce, we said commerce is trade and aids to trade. Now, that aids to trade are things that facilitate trade, meaning without them, trade will not take place. We have the banking, we have transportation. Transportation, you sure there is absolutely nothing you do today without transport being part of it. So here we're looking at aviation logistics. So you can see they enjoy pricing power. They can review rates now in response to fuel price hike to sustain high profit margin. So that means they can continue to review their cargo rates to sustain profit margin. I wouldn't have an option. Now look at Sky AVN 9 month financials. That as at the time I posted this, they've not posted their year-end result yet then. So Sky Aviation 9 month financial reviews a solid jump in revenue from 4 billion to 8 billion, 100% with gross margin improvement to 62 versus 50% recorded in previous comparable period. That means their gross margin shot to 62.5. Now, the company is less exposed to foreign exchange rates. Besides, it has an FS reserve of 3.7 billion. It has an FS reserve of 3.7 billion, commands a very low debt to equity of 0.2, equity of 29.4 billion, and debt of 6 billion, and a whopping operating cash flow of 10.6 from 5.4. These are notable catalysts behind my selection. Now, you see the other one, Unilever is selling for almost 30 something today. So you can see that most of my 2025 topics are already up. So let's talk about this Sky Aviation. What's interesting about this stock that I love so much? Now, I've shared my chart. You can see the various price actions and the time I entered. So I entered before the breakout. So, and you can see today, the company is selling for 43.5. 43.5. So if you key in at 27.5. So 43.5, 43.5 minus 27.5, that will give you 16. So 16 naira profit divided by 27.5. So that should have given you 58% return in just 2 months. 58% return in just 2 months. So let's look at the results of Sky Aviation and why I believe so much in this particular stock. Although this is not a buy recommendation, if you want to get in early, join our community. That's where I share interesting pick stocks you can get in early in the market and profit from. So here is Sky AVN um, page on Nigerian stock market. You can see the subsector, transport related, nature of business, aviation support service. So let's look at their financial. So I want to start with Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Let's look at where the company started from in Q1. So first thing is let's look at audited result for 2023. So I want to show you something. Let's look at the trail of performance of this company. So in 2023, this company reported a surge. Now look at it here. In revenue, revenue surged by 49% from 11.1 to 16. You can see direct cost, gross profit 4.3 to 8, and then administrative expenses from 4 to 5.4. Profit before tax 469 million to 2.6 billion. Profit after tax from 300 million to 1.9 billion. You can see this is 2023 financials against 2022. Now let's look at the Q1 2024. So let's start from there. Q1 2024, what happened to SACOM? That is Sky Aviation. So let's quickly do a deep dive. All right, look at the Q1 result of Sky AVN um, ending March 3.3 to 5.7. Can you see? And then gross profit 1.4 to 3.2. Profit from operation 592 million to 1.8 billion. And then operating profit before tax 520 million to 1.9 billion. And the profit for the year went from 250 to 945. Can you see the massive jump in can you see the massive jump on this kind of companies financials? So this is Q1. So let's look at the breakdown of the revenue in Q1. Note 3, note 3. All right. So look at the major, you can see revenue from contract with customers from 3.3 to 5.7. But I'd like to see the breakdown, like how is this company making money? You can see the major service line, foreign handling, domestic handling, ad hoc handling, cargo handling income, cargo handling export, VIP lounge service, hatch operation, equipment rentals, haulage and crew bus, airport security services, Christian pilgrimage handling and all that. You can see right here that the bulk of this money is actually coming from the foreign handling. You can see here, and then followed by the cargo handling. So you can see this is just services around airports, cargo handling, logistics services, and that's something that is needed, which is similar to NACO too. So that's why you see both companies generating higher revenue because like I said, they enjoy duopoly and they have the power to increase rates without losing their customers or their clients. So this is, and they are registered too. So you cannot just go into that environment to say you want to start handling. No. So you can see barrier to entry is also very, very strict. So you can't just wake up overnight and say, we're going to set up a cargo handling company in airports. There has to be a lot of procedures, protocols, and these companies have found their foot in that particular industry. So you see right here, we have so let's look at the Q2 results. So I want to show you the trail of performance of this company and how they have been generating consistent growth in revenue, profit, and cash flow. Sorry, earnings, sorry, quarterly, year on year, and why this is a hot buy in the market at the time I posted them. So let's look at the Q2 results. I don't know why my internet is a bit slow. Okay, I guess is the statement. Okay, all right, this is it. So let's look at the Q2 result of Sky Aviation stock. All right, so the Q2 result of Sky Aviation stock is here. So we expand. Okay, so now look at the 3 months ended in June, 4 billion to 6.3. You can see profit 2 billion to 3.7. Profit from operation 861 to 1.8. Profit, operating profit before tax 1.3 to 1.8. You can see profit for the year 927 to 1.5. Now, 6 months, the company has grown its revenue from 7.4 to 12. And then profits, gross profit from 3.5 to 7, almost 100% plus 90 to 100%. Then profit from operation 1.4 to 3.7. Operating profit before tax 1.9 to 3.8. And then profit for the year 1.1 to 3.1. Just see consistent growth. This is Q2. Now let's look at the Q3 results of this same company. Q3 results of the same company. All right, so this is Q3 result of Sky AVN. Here you see from 4 billion to 8 billion, just 3 months ended September, then 2 billion to 5. Profit from operation 861 to 1.7, and then profit before tax from 1.3 to 1.7. Profit for the year 927 to 1.2. Already 9 months has grown from 11.7 to 20, 5.7 to 12, 2.4 to 5.5, and then 2.1 to 4.6. Can you see the consistent growth? So these are the finest companies, are some of the finest companies in the market that people don't see. They focus on the popular brand, they focus on the popular brand. And then the last one is the Q4, which is here, which is this right here. So that's the year-end result. So let's quickly call up that statement. All right, so see 3 months ended December, revenue 4.9 to 8.8, gross profit 2.5 to 4.4, profit from operation 1 billion to 1.9, and then operating profit before tax 1.3 to 1.8, profit for the year 1.1 to 1.6. And then look at the revenue, 16 to 28.9. Can you see gross profit 8.1 to 16, 2.9 in 2023 to 7.4 in 2024. Operating profit before tax 2.6 to 7.4. Profit for the year 1.9 to 6.1. Now, this is the financial statement part of my ETF program, ETC program, where we look at the financial statement of the company. So if you're looking for a very good company to buy, company that offers a significant capital appreciation, one of the criteria I watch out for is to ensure that their financial statement is solid. Now, I don't just look at financial statement to take decision. I look at financial statement to confirm that the company can capture value from economic events. So one of the good use of financial statement is not just to look at it and assume that, oh, this company is okay, this company is solid. No, because most of these events that are being reported on financial statements, they are past already. They are past events. They are past events. So what I'm looking for are the catalysts behind that surge, and then be able to check if those catalysts are still intact. So I connect my financial statements to my economic events. So that's exactly why I analyze financial statements. I look at it and I want to see that part of economic event that is driving the company's performance, and then check if that event is still in place to know whether there's still possibility that the company will continue to do well. So from economic perspective, these guys are doing well. From the financial perspective, these guys are doing well. And then the technical side was where I spotted the fact that the company was oversold, right, emerging from oversold region and then looking to break out. And then those are the reasons I actually mentioned Sky Avian at 27.5. And today, Sky Avian has rallied to 43.5, or up by 58% in just 2 months. This is how to trade stock, no gambling. This is how to pick stock with high level of accuracy. This is how to know whether a stock is a buy, not just jump from one random stock to another. And interestingly, a lot of stocks I've seen on media today, a lot of stocks I'm seeing most broker recommend, a lot of stocks I'm seeing they are already high. Like yesterday, I read from one of the popular newspaper, popular online media, how that they are picking the best stocks to buy in February. And then they started mentioning stocks that are already overbought, stocks that are already at the top because they don't understand how to analyze demand and supply. Because they felt that because they felt that the stock has rallied by 50 to 100%, then they think the stock will continue to go up. And they forgot that there is something we call profit takers in the market. Don't let anyone use you to take profits. Buy at the bottom. Buy when price is just emerging from the bottom. Buy from the people that are running away because they've lost money. Buy from them at cheap price. You know, if you go with human psychology, people tends to run away from a stock that is not doing well. People tend to run away from a stock that is already down, and then they want to jump on stock that is already up. So work with human psychology to make money in this market. What does that mean? Go look for stocks people want to sell because they are going down, because they are down, because they feel that they've lost money, and then they want to quickly swap it for the one that is already high. So you buy that one from them at a lower price. Now, by the time the one you bought from them start going up, they want to come back again to that stock and say, oh, I own this stock, and then now the stock is up. Let me quickly buy. Then you sell back to them and collect their money. Then you go and look for the ones they are selling again because it's down. As long as the companies are benefiting from economic events, as long as the company have good fundamentals, that is how you continue to rinse, repeat, and continue to grow your portfolio over time. In this market, there is endless opportunity if you know what you are doing. In this market, there is endless opportunity if you know what you're doing. It's not about buying the popular brand. Popular brand may not give you the best money in the market. Look for hidden gems that have the potential to rally higher. You can see it's an example of a stock that I picked. Now, I even have more that I shared. Again, look at Unilever. Unilever is already up to 30 something naira today. And then the last one, the next one is I think I mentioned Ikeja Hotel and Transcorp. Ikeja Hotel is already up. It's from 8.2 naira. Ikeja Hotel is already selling for I think I sold almost 13 point something in the market. Yes, let's look at Ikeja Hotel stop. You can see Ikeja Hotel even almost top 13. I saw around 13.2, 13.3 and exited. Ikeja Hotel is selling for 10 naira right now. I've taken profits and then I'm watching the stock. If it pulls back and it gives me another entry opportunity, I will buy again. But then we've already made a significant amount of money from these stocks. And then if we see more opportunities, we'll definitely jump on them. I share recommendations every now and then in the market. Yesterday, I dropped a recommendation on them. Interestingly, I didn't even know the stock was going to fly higher yesterday. And then I'm still watching the stock because of the impact of FX on its financials. So yesterday, you can see yesterday was February 6th. This stock may break out of 52 weeks high. And then I'm sure the last time I posted a video, I mentioned this stock three reasons to buy these G30 stocks, and it has already rallied higher from that price. So I don't post stocks every now and then. Look at the date I post my stocks. Here is February 6th, 20th, 15th, January 13th. Why? Because I don't buy random stocks. I don't jump in to start recommending random stocks. I do proper research in the market. I make sure these stocks are quality trade opportunities in the market. So I only take quality trade. Quality trade for me are trade that passes through my ETF checklist. First one, economic event must be perfect. Second one is technical. You must be selling at the bottom of the market and ripe for uptrend. That means sellers are exhausted, buyers are about to take over, and it's emerging from a key level. And then the final one is the fundamentals must be intact. At least I want to see some improvement in the fundamentals before I key in. So when all these three things are in place, the probability of me buying quality stocks every now and then is there. So there's no need for you to random pick any stock. There's no need for you to gamble. If you know what you're doing, you will pick the best stocks in the market. Finally, I want to show you something. This is our G30 tracker for 2024. For 2024. Now, G30 is an index that I created to focus on heavyweight stocks in the market. I'm sure you might have heard me mention G30, 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 G30. G30 are heavyweight market, heavyweight stocks in the market selected from the NGS 30 index for volume traders, for those that deep pocket investors in our community, or for those that want to invest in the Nigerian stock market and are deep pocket investors. These are the stocks that I recommend. So they are not your regular kind of stocks. They are just lean stocks, heavyweight stocks, volume trader, volume trading stocks that if you look at them, you will see that almost every week they will always be among top volume traders, I mean, in the market. Now, I started tracking this G30 between June and December last year, meaning if I started from January to December, it would have been a lot more higher. Now, these are the stocks I recommended in G30 last year from June to December, and then you can see their performance. I've not updated. This is as at the time I closed this. So some might be a lot more higher, but we've already closed this particular sheet for 2024. So I have G30 for 2025, which I'm sharing with members of our community. Now, our performance last year, assuming that you invested 1 million naira each on all my G30 stocks, and then you can see 1 million naira each. Equal capital allocation is one part of my training, one part of my section that I don't joke with. You do not know the exact stock that will do well. Now, if all these stocks are a result of a simple checklist, you can see here, why did I buy? Past ETF checks, past ETF checks, past. So if all these stocks all pass the ETF checks, why should I give preference to one over the other? So it makes sense for me to allocate equal capital. So assuming you allocated 1 million naira each cross board, so on these 10 stocks, that's almost 10 million naira. Now remember, we started in June to December, not from January to December. So from June to December, your 10M would have generated an average of 38.91. You can see here, July performance to December. And then the NGS itself from January to December delivered 37%. So that means even when we started in June and then we started tracking performance from July to December, we still delivered 38.91, even higher than the 37% that the NGS delivered from January to December. That means if we had started the G30 index in January, I'm sure I would have I would have outperformed because from my portfolio, I made a lot last year. So, but then I just want to be very fair and transparent. July to December, you can see, so your portfolio would have moved from 10 to, that means would have made 38.9, added 3 million naira between July to December. Now, the NGS itself added 37%. So, why did I share this? I share this to let you know that we know what we're doing in the community and we have more products that are coming up very soon for existing members so that they can align with our plan, they can align with our goal, which is to help investors manage their money and make more money without giving it to anybody. One of the selling point of my community is we don't tell you to bring money to for us to manage for you. Even if I want to manage your money for you, I do proxy management where the money will still be in your account. My own job is to initiate the buy and sell in your account, but that for now I have to just spend it because of the fact that I don't want to manage more account that I can handle. Now, this is G30. You can see the series of stocks that we recommended, the average entry price, the maximum entry price, and their current price, and all that. So you can see that from here, only Airtel is down by 1.91% from 2,420 down to 2. The rest have actually outperformed the market, delivered good returns in the market up to December. So we have G30 stocks for 2025, which I am tracking. This is it right here. So this is only visible to members of my community, like for instance, this Sunday, and then you can see our monthly recommendation. So this Sunday, we are having our meeting, our monthly meeting, where I'll be reviewing some stocks that I've recommended, and then I'm sharing market insights with them, just help them to understand the state of the market. So the idea of this is to carry everybody along. So this is like copy investing, where you copy what I am doing, you copy what I'm investing, what I'm buying in the market, and we have an average profit of 20 to 50%. So if a stock rallies by 20 to 50%, now you are not mandated to sell, but for me, I would recommend a sell. So if anybody is asking me whether they should buy or sell a stock, I won't even answer such question because I am focused on compounding return. I believe it's already stated there. So if you wish to hold your portfolio far above that, fine, you can, but then at your own risk. Mine is to continue to compound 20 to 50% regularly to make sure that at the end of the year, I'm able to meet my target. So that is it. Because I have a target, and the only way I can hit my target is to compound return. So that's why I stick with that compounding return. So what does that mean? I make sure that whenever I'm up by 20, 30% or 50, I sell one of my portfolio, then look for another stock to buy at the bottom of the game. That way I'm compounding returns regularly so that at the end of the year, I would have hit my target. So this is just a summary of the kind of stocks that we trade. Please, this is not a buy recommendation. Most of these stocks have rallied higher than my entry prices, but I just shared with you to know that we are not just a community of investors who are just jumping from one stock to another without a plan. We have a plan, we have a goal, and our goal is to continue to deliver significant return above inflation to members of our community. So if this is the first time you're watching my video, kindly hit the subscription button and turn on the notification bell so that I can release and share more important videos like this that will educate you on how to invest in Nigerian stock markets.